Welcome to Property Care. Do you know that there is a Bhu-Aadhaar is going to come in Bangalore? What is that? So that is the detail today we are going to discuss. This is a new thing coming to the Bangalore for all the property owners supposed to give details for this. And that is the message, recently, flooding across the Bangalore owners, saying that the BBMP staff will be visiting your property and they take the GPS location of your property and show the property tax receipts. So this is the message I also received for my property, and my customers also received a SMS from BBMP saying that so and so things going to happen. So what is this all about? So a lot of confusion happening here, and I'm getting calls from customer and forwarding this message to me saying that what is this? Is this real or fraud? What is happening on this perspective? So there is some questions. So I want to clarify them, about this requirement from the BBMP. So what is all about this? So the quick idea behind this, I'm sharing it. What is this GPS enabled e-Khata for BBMP limit properties? So Bhu-Aadhaar, there is one concept called Bhoomi-Aadhaar. So that is what getting implemented in Bangalore. So wherever properties available in Bangalore, the person from BBMP will visit and take a few data from you. So that is the idea behind this process. So why this process requires, I'm sharing few insights from the SMS every owner received in Bangalore. This BBMP message will be applicable to residential, commercial, industrial, agriculture properties all across the BBMP limit. So target audience are property owners, investors, tenants, owners, NRI, OCI, those may be living in abroad, their properties are here. So few owners from abroad also, I hope they received. Otherwise, if not, their relatives, father, mother, who will be living here, they would have received the message. So the disclaimer is the idea shared here for information and education purpose only. So this I am sharing it with my knowledge, and I do property management here in Bangalore for last 10 years. So this is the SMS. Many owners receiving in Bangalore. BBMP is creating an e-Khata for every property. The GPS of property is mandatory to get e-Khata. So GPS location, basically a lat long of your property, they are going to capture it. So there will be staff visiting here and show your property tax receipts, and this is related to Bhu-Aadhaar is the perspective they're going to implement in their system, and that is the reason they are coming and collecting this data. So this SMS is genuine from BBMP, and the person will be visiting, and I hope they'll bring some good identity card showing as a BBMP, and they will be visiting the flat, and you have to help them to whatever the information they ask, we will be sharing it. So they're asking to share it with the property tax receipts. Ideally, if you are having it, please show them. If not, you take it from the owner, just keep with you. In case if they ask, they should be having all the data, but in case if they ask, you can also show it. So what is this Bhu-Aadhaar? Is proposed by our Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, in July 2024 budget. So this idea behind this aims to digitize the land record, which is part of Digital India Land Records Modernization Program. Part of this exercise is announced by the central government, by Finance Minister in our recent budget. So that is the reason every state has to follow these processes. Also known as a unique land parcel identification number, ULPIN. It is a 14-digit ID assigned to every land parcel in our country. It is entire country, but here part of BBMP is doing a BBMP area. So, but it is come from central government, and it is like Aadhaar card. Every individual having an Aadhaar card, which is unique to that person. Similar to that, the land parcel of each portion of the entire India will be captured, and that is what the Digital India, this program. So the objective is uniquely identify every land parcel through geo-referenced data like GPS coordinate to track the ownership. So every place will have a different GPS unique ID. So that is going to be captured. Even in flats also, they are going to identify the unique, location geocode. So based on that, the apartment also captured a separate unique ID. So the BBMP initiated this process to creating an e-Khata with ULPIN, which is unique land parcel identification number. So this ULPIN is required to issue a new e-Khata, which is going to be proposed by BDA and BBMP, and that is what going to be released in future. So this announcement came recently, 13th September 2024. Earlier, capturing this geocode, they tried in the user interface of property tax. You know, when you pay for it, they tried to capture it, but unfortunately, a lot of technical people able to do, but non-technical people, they find it struggled and they made it mandatory during the initial days. I also tried it. I'm able to put going into Google and get that Google coordinate, and you should be able to paste it. So some people, they don't know, and the mandatory portion they removed it, so it got dropped. So now it is accepting without geocode. So since the non-technical people, they are not able to do this, so BBMP person visiting each of the property and capture the unique location of your property. Key requirement for obtaining the e-Khata is capturing the GPS coordinate of the property is mandatory. So without GPS coordinate, this e-Khata is no more valid because that consists of that ULPIN. This is the unique ID like our Aadhaar ID. So that is mandatory. That is why they are coming here and capturing the GPS location. And the GPS data is like latitude and longitude. This is the sample. So this is how it look like. This once they come with that GPS device and they are able to, your location, what is the GPS data, that lat long data, they capture it and save it in their system and go back into their systems. They are going to integrate. So this is used to generate this Bhu-Aadhaar. This is what the Bhoomi-Aadhaar for each property. So this is the idea behind capturing the GPS data. So why is this required? So to reduce the land dispute and fraudulent activities like duplicate registration, like one property getting two people registered. So those things will go because this property will have a unique ID. So no more, two people can own such an ID. So the transparency and the ownership verification easily can be traced. You put into that ID and you will see who and all the owner of this property. If it is joint owner, it will show two owners, 5 owners. So who and all owning this property, that you can able to see that. And currently it is partially implemented in e-Aasthi. There is another system called e-Aasthi. So this system is currently issuing some portion of ward, BBMP ward, and electronic Khata. So it is not implemented all the wards. There are few wards still manually issued in the BBMP Khata. So that they don't want to do it because it is long, cumbersome process and some lot of manual activity, maintaining the register and updating the register. This is a big process. Is currently, making a lot of difficulty to BBMP staffs and the owners. So to eliminate that, this GPS data will be linked with the system, and going forward with this ULPIN, you are going to get an e-Khata. This is an electronic Khata, which is from BBMP. And the property owners are advised to keep a copy of property tax receipts and ready for this process, and help them to whatever the question they ask, it is genuine, you just share it. Whatever the data you have, suppose if you don't have, they can able to navigate from the system and try to get it with your name, first 3-digit name. If you are sharing the application ID, it is very good. If not, if you don't have a receipt, at least you keep an application ID. They can put that and pull the data. So that also possible. So I have put set of videos, with respect to Khata also, like A, B, E, Kata differences and BBMP, BDA, BMRDA, BIPA. So a lot of the planning authority related videos I put it. So you please watch for this to get more details. And few like general power of attorney and managed farmland, KDB investments. So I captured a series of videos in my property investment playlist. There are useful videos. You can watch this for more details. And this is our vision mission, what we do on values and real estate services, property management, flat, villa, and the site and real estate services, selling, buying. And we have a successful business model in South Bengaluru, and we are leveraging that with a franchisee model in other locations. For that, there is SaaS product development happening, and we will be releasing that soon. So this is our service catalog, what all we do and what our services. It's a high level, self-explanatory. More details, please connect with us. We will share more details. This is a book I'm writing mainly for traveling guys who are, away from India and they want to invest in India. So what are all things they're supposed to take care, and those things are captured here. And look, we are looking, have some requirement on resources like franchisee business consultant, social media marketers, high ticket closers, manpower consultants, and app developers, lead architect. So these roles are available. If anybody interested, please watch in the business partner playlist. I captured separate video for this to get to know more details about our requirement. In case if you are not having such skill, please share it with someone who has these skills so that they can connect with us and we can work together for a win-win. Thank you for watching. I hope this gives some basic idea about Bhu-Aadhaar and the SMS from BBMP. If you like this video, please give a like and subscribe, comment, and share with friends and families who are going to receive SMS from BBMP so that they'll also watch this and aware what is that happening inside the BBMP. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.